What happens when people mix confidence, zero planning, and a complete misunderstanding of physics? You get explosions, electricity, gravity, and decisions so bad they deserve their own warning label. Today's episode is basically proof that common sense is still in beta testing. Welcome back to Fun Amazed, the channel where we break down the wildest real-life fails that make you say, nah, there's no way someone actually did that. Today we are diving deep in Volume 31 of Top 5 Darwin Award winner. If you love bizarre stories, chaotic decisions, and lessons learned the hardest way possible, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a countdown of pure human chaos. Alright, let's get into it. Number 5. Carbide Chaos. 1st January 2010, Netherlands. Okay, imagine celebrating New Year's with a homemade explosion device. In the Netherlands, there's this wild tradition called carbide-schieten. Basically turning a metal milk can into a DIY cannon using gas pressure. Now already, that sounds like something your brain should flag with. Maybe don't. But our guy decides the explosion isn't dramatic enough, so what does he do? He adds liquid oxygen to the mix. Now, for anyone who slept through science class, oxygen plus fire plus pressure equals kaboom on expert mode. Instead of a fun little boom, he accidentally creates something closer to a Michael Bay finale. The explosion doesn't just flare up, it overachieves. And that's the moment where physics leans back and says, you added what to the fire? Lesson: if your celebration requires chemistry knowledge you don't have, maybe just light fireworks like a normal person. Question for you: would you rather light fireworks or trust your friend who says, bro, I know what I'm doing? Number 4. Shocked by your own idea. 10th January 2010, Brazil. Security is important. Protecting your car? Smart. Turning your car into a mini electric fence? Okay, we're entering villain origin story territory. In Brazil, one man installs a small electric fence around his car to stop theft. Creative? Yes. Safe? Let's keep going. The system works perfectly, too perfectly. Because one day, he forgets one tiny detail. The fence is still on. And guess who approaches the car? Yep, the owner himself. Now this is the ultimate task failed successfully moment. He built a system so effective, it didn't discriminate between thief and creator. Electricity doesn't check ID. It doesn't say, oh, you own this. My bad. It just does its job. This is like setting your own trap in a video game and then walking straight into it 5 minutes later. Let me ask you, have you ever created a problem that later came back and attacked you? Because this is that, but with electricity. Number 3. Greed versus gravity. 1st October 2010, Arizona. Welcome to the Grand Canyon. One of the most beautiful places on Earth, also one of the most heavily fenced places for a reason. Those fences? Not decoration, not optional, not a suggestion, but one man sees something different. Coins. Lots of coins sitting on a rocky outcrop like a real-life loot drop. And suddenly his brain goes, wait, free money? So he climbs over the barrier, jumps across to the ledge, and starts collecting coins like he's in a video game side quest. Mission: get rich. Quick difficulty, physics. He fills his bag. Jackpot. But then comes the return jump. And here's where things get scientific. More coins equals more weight. More weight equals harder jump. Harder jump equals gravity says, sit down. He miscalculates. And just like that, the coins he collected become the reason he can't make it back. Plot twist. The treasure was not worth the side quest. It's honestly the most expensive pocket change in history. Question time. What's the dumbest thing you've risked for money? Be honest. Was it at least less risky than fighting gravity at the Grand Canyon? Number 2. Family heirloom surprise. April 2010, Romania. Some families pass down jewelry. Others pass down a World War II cannon shell. Yes, you heard that right. For decades, this object was used as a gardening tool, just casually compacting soil like it wasn't a literal explosive. 2 generations went by like, yep, totally normal tool. Then one day, it breaks. So naturally, the solution is welding it. Now listen, welding metal is fine. Welding unexploded military hardware? That's not DIY, that's a boss fight. The first weld? Nothing happens. Confidence increases. Second weld? The universe presses the consequences button. Explosion. Turns out, just because something hasn't exploded for 40 years, doesn't mean it's safe. It just means it's been patient. Lesson: if your tool has a military origin story, maybe don't apply heat to it. Let me ask you, what's something old in your house that you just assume is safe? Because after this, I'm side-eyeing everything. Number 1. Planking gone wrong. May 15th, 2011, Brisbane, Australia. Ah yes, the internet challenge era, where people thought, what if we lie down in weird places for clout? Planking. Simple concept. Lie flat like a board in unusual locations. Harmless? Usually. Until someone decides to level it up. Balcony railing, high elevation, zero margin for error, camera ready, pose locked in. And here's the problem. Human bodies are not naturally stable on narrow railings. One shift, one imbalance, and gravity clocks in for work. This is the moment where your brain should scream, maybe the ground is a better place to plank? But no. Because content. Because likes. Because this will go viral. And it did, just not in the way intended. This is the ultimate reminder that not every trend deserves participation. Some trends should be watched from a safe distance, like wild animals. Final question. What's the dumbest internet trend you've ever seen? And be honest, did you try it? Alright, fun-amazed family. Which one made you facepalm the hardest? The explosive New Year experiment? The electric self-trap? The coin-collecting side quest? The "this definitely isn't a bomb" moment? Or the balcony plank of destiny? Drop your answer in the comments. I'm reading all of them. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another episode of chaotic human decision-making. Remember, confidence is powerful. Curiosity is great. But ignoring physics? That's a losing game. Stay amazed. And maybe think twice before saying, yeah, this looks safe. See you in the next one.